Yep. Okay, good.
Okay.
We're going to set a timer so we know.
It's 5 minutes. Okay.
We're the MDES Stormtroopers, and we're here to talk to you about hurricanes. A definition of a hurricane is basically a mass of spiraling winds. Hurricanes carry a storm surge, of water called storm surge, and 9 out of 10 people are actually killed by the storm surge instead of the wind. There are different categories of hurricanes. Winds over 74 miles per hour are considered a hurricane, and hurricane season is from November 30th to July 1st. Damage that hurricanes have done is Hurricane Sandy has killed 285 people. Thousands were left homeless, and millions were without power. In Hurricane Katrina, 1,836 people were killed and left over 1 million homeless. And in Typhoon Haiyan, it killed 5,260 people and left 1.9 million people homeless, and at least $1.1 billion in damage.
So we decided to try and build a hurricane-resistant house to kind of reduce the number of fatalities and have more people with homes. So we did some research on houses. Our local librarian showed us a site. My coach emailed some links to Buckminster Fuller, who was an architect, who used triangles. And also, a local architect came in and talked to us about resilient design and other stuff like that.
We built our house out of triangles because triangles are more sturdy than squares. As you can see, that is the square, and this is our triangle. And so we ended up building that house.
Yes, so we built this house out of cardboard and balsa wood. What we did is we used all triangles. We cut up a bunch of pieces of cardboard into triangles and glued them all together to make this. Basically, we tried to find a design that would spread the wind out, make it go in all different directions, and basically not have a big place for the wind to hit. And then after we did that, we wanted a way to test it, and so we tried to build a wind tunnel to represent the winds in a hurricane. And so the way we did that is we took a cardboard box, we put some concrete in it, and laid the houses in the concrete. And we let it dry, and then put a leaf blower in one end of the cardboard box, and turned it on. See what would happen. Okay, so this is the before picture of that house in the concrete. This is the after picture, so you can see that all the cars were knocked away. And so neither house was actually destroyed. What we wanted to have happen was for this house to be destroyed, this house to be perfectly fine. But actually, they both just stayed still.
Yeah, something that we learned though was we actually emailed someone from UMaine, we emailed a professor, and who runs a wind tunnel there, and he actually told us that something that we never would have guessed is that the smaller the house, the higher the wind speed you have to have. So if you have a 1/10 the size house, then you need to have 10 times the wind speed, which was something that we never would have guessed. So something that we might do later is change that and
work on the scaling, and also try to scale down the strength a little bit more because this thing's really strong.
Okay, so now we will ask you questions. How long did you build those models?
It didn't take that long. Wait, here you can.
I can see.
So there's that one. We covered these in packing tape because we first thought we would have a storm surge model too and a rain model, but then we realized that'd be too much work, so we just so for the other one we didn't use the packing tape.
Yeah, we kind of ran out of time.
Yeah.
It's more than a triangle for this one. It's more than a triangle. It's like a diamond. Yeah, did you figure it out?
We kind of just made a bunch of triangles. We actually first made it with paper and tape. We kind of just made a bunch of triangles, tried to make some shapes out of it and put the shapes together. Kind of just experimented. And then after that, we came up with that design.
Did you have a lot of trial and error to get this design?
Not some. At first we thought it would just be like one of these segments lying on the ground and that's it. But then we added more for stability.
Well, first we thought to have it flipped over the other way, like that.
Yeah.
But I saw that if wind comes from a certain angle, it'll push the house.
Yes.
Yeah. So how come you decided on hurricanes?
It was a really tough decision. I think part of it was everything else didn't really affect us. I mean, like Hurricane Sandy just came in. I mean, well, I still remember Hurricane Sandy. I was braced for something really powerful. It was just like a little drizzle, but it's still the hurricanes can come up here, and Sandy affected New York. So yeah, and then like we don't have any volcanoes. We recently had a tornado, but that doesn't really count. And so no earthquakes. So
that one.
Right. Maybe the safe place, right?
And we kind of thought about it. We thought that it was almost kind of the most destructive when we looked at it. And we had a bunch of friends who had been in hurricanes, had houses destroyed by hurricanes. And so we knew that we could get a lot of information from it and really get a lot of stuff from it.
So do you have the opportunity to share this information with your friends, your parents?
Yeah, definitely. We haven't yet, but we probably definitely will. We did it with some of the grade in our school.
You did?
Yeah, my grade.
So maybe you guys know that maybe a few weeks ago, right? There's a huge hurricane, typhoon in Philippines. So after the TV show, you guys all the videos, pictures, photographs from Philippines.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I mean. So you know, hurricane will be very bad.
Yeah.
Right? So that's my question. Just after the hurricane, what should you do? If you are in a team, people, they want to rescue somebody, something like that.
Like help out,
Well, yeah,
How?
help out with the
like send money to them so they can get food
also
and stuff to live in.
send
Sometimes mobile houses.
Yeah. Send in food, water, things like that. The biggest thing that you should probably do once a hurricane strikes, after a hurricane strikes, is just try to get out usually. Or if you're in a safe enough place, just try to stick there if you have enough food and stuff, and just wait for the rest of the people to come get you.
Yeah, okay, right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.